We're gonna start off with Crip Mac. I know you guys. I swear, different universes be colliding with the others, man. It's like DC versus Marvel, right? Marvel versus Capcom, right? Batman versus Superman, whatever the case may be, right? What am I talking about? If you guys do not recognize him, this is Crip Mac, all right? He is a Crip, right? 55 Crip, okay? He's from No Jumper. I remember him being on No Jumper and stuff like that, but he's a viral character or caricature, whatever you want to call it, right? And it seemed like he's made himself or possibly made himself on NowThatsTV. What the hell? If you guys did not know, Tokyo, aka Wop Wop, she's Wop Wop from One More Chance on Zeus, but on she kind of what's the word I'm looking for, you guys? Rebranded herself, I guess you could say, on NowThatsTV with a new name. She goes by Tokyo. Apparently she found a good it seemed like she found like a good, audience and stuff like that on the show The Hookup, right? People liked her. They liked her so much she ended up getting her own show, and it's called Love on Both Sides. And it's crazy because if you guys did not know, Rollie and Wop Wop Tokyo fought several times on Zeus, right? And Rollie was talking about coming back. Not coming back, but fighting her again on NowThatsTV, right? At the Love on Both Sides reunion. And I'm like, damn, okay, like that'd be kind of lit. Now, I don't want to see that because we already saw it, obviously. And it's funny how she's willing to fight her, but she don't want to fight Daisy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be picking and choosing. Just be picking and choosing. I really don't like that, man. Hold on, let me see real quick. I'm gonna try to find that post for you guys real quick where she was talking all that trash, because she actually responded to it, because I guess she's talking to Rollie is currently talking to Tokyo's ex. Y'all, it's so dramatic. It's ghetto. I mean, can we just be honest? But hey, it's it's messy. Y'all know we love a mess, right? So look, let's check this out. So Tokyo checks Roller. I was looking for the post though where she went off on her. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna try to find it, but just to give you guys an update, let's go.
When I got in that shit, everybody, and I feel like people like,
come on, bro, grown man with the smoke detector beeping. Come on, bro.
I don't know. They try to use me as a storyline and shit. I don't like that shit.
Well, duh. You play a big part of that shit comes to this show, regardless of anything.
And Rollie trying to buy some D. I don't care what nobody's saying. She's been exposed for allegedly. She tricking for it. If she want it, she'll buy it. Same thing I heard about Natalie. I'm not accepting nothing from Roller. But Natalie could probably get, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I heard 20, 30,000. Don't judge me. Leave me alone. All right?
Bitch, I came to get that bag. That's always the motive, ho. Fuck you talking about, little bitch.
All right? Leave me alone. Any food.
You play a very big factor. And I feel like even if it wasn't for you being in that type of relationship with her, like it wouldn't even went this far. You know what I'm saying? People be with the theatric and acting all kind of shit like they you and really don't, just so they can make sure that they get where they need to be in life. And that's exactly what I told you last night. Don't act accordingly of how she wants you to act, because this is what she's doing. She pushing your buttons, honey. Get your money, get the on, and then you'll be with me in the next week. Voila. Then we gonna go have some fun. We gonna definitely have.
Cause I checked it.
You saw how she had to add that in? We gonna have some fun. What y'all doing?
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Matter of fact, never mind.
Ew. You bitches is freaky.
Any food, yeah.
I don't give a where the I go. But Rollie, shut your big ass, big sick of you. Keep talking. You just keep talking. I don't give I don't give
You just keep talking. You just keep talking.
you want him, then get him, bitch. Get him. Why the he here with me? I been told go. He won't leave. He won't leave. What the y'all talking about, bro? I don't give a unless I got that jump. I set up. I don't give a I'll do it again. I'm on that. All that trolling that nigga. Get that out of here. Get the on. Quit playing with me. Rollie, I'm a bitch. Quit playing with me, bitch.
So apparently she got old boy jumped too. So she was on live with the, okay, it's right here.
Them that.
Yeah, so she was on live and she said she go set it up. So they was talking about her either doing it at Tokyo show, right? Her reunion or whatever like that, or they'll just set up a bad blood or a riot for between Roller and Tokyo, and they'll fight on Now That's TV. So it's like the Now That's TV stars is going to Zeus, and the Zeus stars is going to Now That's TV. Because Pretty P is going to be on BBO, right? Dolly said that she's willing, that she's open to having her own show on Now That's TV, or she'll join the cast on like a show or something like that. So Dolly talking about coming back to Now That's TV. Who else? And she's still counted as a Zeus star. She's from Now That's TV, but she's a Zeus star, if you know exactly what I mean. It shouldn't be. Come on, y'all. Hopefully, y'all know where I'm going with this. Dolly was on Pick a Side for what, one season or something like that, just the show, right? She wasn't a Now That's TV star. When I thought of Now That's TV, I don't think of bad BBO Dolly. When I think of Now That's TV, I think of Cash. I think of Billy. I think of Mel. You know what I'm saying? Ivori, DTB. You know what I'm saying? People like that, right? No shade. No tea, no shade. Sav, to a certain extent, right? It's just certain people that just come to my mind when I think of Now That's TV. But for baddies, I didn't think of Dolly as that. Y'all know where I'm going. Anyways, I'll be dragging it. So yeah, they go fight y'all.
They better book me. For the host for that mother.
Man, you definitely need a host, baby. We need you.
Yeah. Set it up right now.
Tell your boss. Tell your boss to set that up.
Right now. Set it up right now. Yes.
Since you can't make it back up over here,
Rollie, it's gonna go
Where was this energy for Daisy?
just like the last time, huh?
Wait, did y'all see how it went last time?
Yes, I did.
3 times?
Yes, I seen it.
Then afterwards, I went and got her fruit.
We saw how it was gonna be with you and Chili Bobo too, but you was ducking the fade. What we talking about, Jazz? Why are you talking? Jazz, why are you talking? You're nothing without your bodyguard, little big sister, Irvin Thickneck. What we talking about?
You're not like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
Friend.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, I got don't play with me. It ain't gonna be no different. It ain't gonna be no different. So set that bad. We can do it on Zeus or we can do it on Now That's TV. And I'm gonna need a big bag for that down with a dusty bag. Cause how you let them that? Me?
Okay. Yeah. So there you go. Because apparently Tokyo messing around with Rollie X, this NGL black dude. Okay. Yeah, and Tilo said, let's set it up. So get back to it, just to give you guys context. Y'all know I love to do that. My bad. So we got Crip Mac, who Tokyo has her own show. He's trying to be on it. Are y'all okay with Crip Mac being on the show? I ain't gonna lie. I was in the comments. The girls said they scared of him. They said, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he's scared. I'm scared of him. And I can see that. He's literally the definition of scaring the huz. Like, come on, bro. Watch out.
Tokyo.
Mind you, y'all, he's impregnated women before. He got kids. He got a kid. Wow.
Yo.
It's the 55th Street below General, baby crazy badass Crip. I heard about your show and I'm definitely looking 5 love, and you are a beautiful sis, John Wood. Hey, let me come compete. I'll take all the fades. Hey, I'll even do a little playing ball off camera sometime. Hey, let's get cracking on Hood. I want to get on that show. I'm going to keep it 55th straight. They not like cool. Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm scared. Where's the door?
Yeah. Y'all do what y'all will with that information. Crip Mac trying to be on Now That's TV. I think that'll be pretty interesting. To me, it's funny that he's on a show like that. Because apparently, he was in prison, in jail and stuff, getting fades in. He a Crip. He in the streets, he be fighting all the time and stuff like that. So, but I'm sure they'll be fighting on that show too. So, look forward to 55th Street possibly being on the show. I don't see Now That's TV passing it up. He already has his own fan base. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's smart business-wise for T-Lo to have him on the show. Hold on, let me see. Crip Mac. He got an Instagram. You see, he got his own fan base. Crip Mac got 200,000. Crip Mac got 200,000 followers on Instagram. So he doing his thing. Told you he got a baby, yo. He got a daughter. Okay. Kicking it with a boozy. He got some clout, y'all. He got some clout. So I think it'd be smart. But hey, I'll keep you guys updated with that. I will keep you guys updated with that. All right. Shout out to Clock That T1 for the post. Now, this gets real interesting, okay? So, I'm reviewing it, y'all, but I haven't watched it. Argue with your mama, but, I've done my research. So, on Deja Vu, right? Y'all know Irvin and DTB is a duo, right? So, some tea was really spilled. And I ain't gonna lie, DTB is a weirdo. We've always, expose the baddies and all of these people as weirdos, because that's exactly what they are. They switch up. They not real friends. They industry friends. We've even seen people like best friends and sisters and all of that stuff cross each other and stuff just for the clout, for the ratings, for the money, whatever the case may be. Where am I going with this? Hear me out. So we got this girl named Exotica. I believe she's a cast member on Deja Vu as well, too. You guys can let me know in the chat. So we got Exotica. Apparently, her and DTB have been best friends for 15 plus years. So that's a real friend. Y'all got almost 2 decades in the game. That's a friend. But like, even my friends that I've had that long, I just call them my brother. I call my brother, I call him my sister. Like, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's a significant portion of my life. After my whole life, right? So DTB, who literally, I don't care. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it. Okay, hear me out. DTB and Irvin was on the same network, but we didn't even really see them even acknowledge each other or even talk to each other until they were on Baddies together, right? Specifically Baddies Africa, really, because Baddies Midwest, they wasn't no duo. They didn't really rock with each other. DTB and Stinker was like cool, right? Which was weird because they was beefing the season before. DTB had an issue with Irvin, with anybody getting a chain before, with somebody new getting a chain or something like that. Irvin got it. She started being scary and stuff like that. Irvin got it, so I'm gonna be cool, whatever, right? Needless to say, I'm going somewhere with this, y'all. They've been cool for maybe a year. I'll give them a year and a half. I know it seemed like a long time ago, y'all, but Baddies Midwest reunion was like this time last year. Crazy young, because we got so many damn seasons of Baddies. We're on chapter 2 already, USA. So that's Africa chapter 1 and US chapter 2, right? But technically, y'all, this time last year, we were watching the Baddies Midwest reunion, right? And they were filming Baddies Africa right now. So them hoes not even cool like that. Apparently, Exotica, who is DTB's real friend, spilled some tea. She said, okay, that she actually wrote that Line It Up song, y'all. That's pretty much DTB's most famous song, right? Especially when it comes to the baddies verse, right? So Irvin didn't like that. So she took it upon herself to attack this girl over this. And apparently, from what I've heard, when I'm here, DTB didn't do nothing. Crazy, y'all. So she ghostwrited that girl's song. And Irvin didn't like that because the same thing happened to her. Let's go. Shout out to Clock That T for the post that says, "Child, how do y'all feel about Exotica saying she wrote DTB's song, Line It Up?" Fair use.
Leads to another, and I overhear Exotica like, I wrote DTB songs, I wrote Line It Up, and it's like,
what? And then it's just like, we didn't know where it come from because we wasn't even talking about music. Like, I'm not a rapper. You feel me? We wasn't even talking about rappers and anything. She just brought it up. Like, yeah. So me, Ivori, and all of us, we're stunned.
I have a problem with that. Like, y'all know it was a that wrote my songs before and told on me and did all that snake shit. It's like,
she did look. Belle is messy. She love it. Why Belle laughing like that? Why Belle laughing like that, y'all? She hella messy. So of course, Irvin feels some type of way because she got exposed. Okay, all right. You said if that was Diamond's real friend, she would have never brought her there. Ooh. So is she not on the cast? I'm not familiar. I haven't watched this show.
Line It Up been out for so many years. Like, if you did write it, nobody knew. Why are you telling us that?
Me personally, I'm like what type of this? Like, is your friend? Like, is giving foe? Like, I'm like, this my business. This is how I operate my program. Huh?
Oh, and this LaRue.
And you coming on here talking about you wrote my shit? Like, nah, I ain't like that one. But you know, to each its own.
Okay, somebody said they just wanted to fight Exotica. She can't fight. We all know. They want to interfere with Diamonds and Exotica's friendship so much. I hope DTB don't fall for it. She kind of already did. Why they looking at it so bad? If y'all not rappers, y'all wouldn't care. Most musicians have writers. That's music talk. Exactly. And I don't know. I mean, maybe she was just looking at it like put some respect on my, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be writing for my girl DTB, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for a reason. I hang around her for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't it acknowledged that Sapphire was doing some writing for Nicki? That was his name, right? No, what Safari. So I called him Sapphire. Safari. Didn't Safari write some of Nicki's songs? I don't think it was like acknowledged on exactly what songs and stuff like that, but they were together for so long. They were together, 10, 15 years or something like that. And he was like pivotal in her early career. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal personally. I'm not surprised. I don't think these hoes can rap anyways. It's not like DTB is just, it's not like she Lil Wayne or something anyways. You know what I'm saying? You said, is this the best friend she fought Natalie over after Caribbean? Oh, I don't know. Probably. She probably low-key spilled the beans because Diamond ain't protecting Exotica. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try to get you guys this. Why Ivori ended up pouring a drink on this girl head and slapping her. It was so weird. Irvin is a weirdo. She do call herself the big bully, but y'all love her. But people that bully too, who I wouldn't even consider a bully, y'all like them. I mean, y'all don't like them. It's weird. I don't get it. I try. Everybody got their own opinion, right? But that don't mean it's a right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's like, some people are going to think LeBron's the best. Some people are going to think Jordan's the best. Some people are going to think Kobe the best, right? I would never get on the Ivori bandwagon. I don't get it. I've tried. I've watched South Central Baddies. I've watched Young and Reckless. I've watched Baddies Midwest, Baddies Africa, Baddies. Now we about to watch Baddies USA, chapter 2, right? I've seen the riots. Like, I don't get it. Right? I just don't. I don't get it. You'll never, because to me, I don't get it because it's people that don't deserve, it's people that you would think would get the clout and they like Ivori. I mean, they like that person as opposed to Ivori, right? But if they did what Ivori done, they'll hate that person even more. You know, it's like, come on, bro. I literally saw Ivori throw urine and wipe her ass with people like pillowcases and bed sheets, and she didn't kick people in the face. I mean, she didn't know all type of stuff. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But like I said, you about to see her do it right now. If Summer did this, if Dolly did this, if I'm just throwing people out there, Natalie, like I don't know. We just throwing anybody out there. It's certain people that can just literally do anything, and their fan base don't. It's weird. I just don't get it. Right. So check this out, y'all. This was so uncalled for, especially knowing that this girl can't fight like that. Mind you, this is supposed to be a heavy hitter, right? This is supposed to be a heavy hitter. Now, somebody will be like, "Oh, you a hater or something like that." No, just because we can all have our own opinion. I just told you I don't get the hype because I vividly remember watching 2 seasons with the big three, right? Doing a quarter of what Ivori has done, and y'all hated them and said that they were bullies and stuff like that. But Ivori literally calls herself the big bully, and y'all love her. She's a bully. I'm in the comments, she's jumping the new Dolly girl with Big Lex, 2 heavy hitters, jumping this girl, and they like, yay! I'm like, wait, what? Apparently she jumped pressure with DTB and ET. I'm in the comments, they like, yay! I'm like, oh, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But look at this, y'all. And then she socked her. She poured that on her, y'all, on her head, and then socked her. It's so weird. It's so weird. Look. They said, look. Y'all cannot never make me hate Ivori. I'm sorry. Mind you, she didn't do. What did Exotica do to her? All Exotica all she said was that she wrote, line it up. So Ivori said, okay, I don't like that because I was exposed for not writing my raps before too. So I'm gonna throw a drink on you. Mind you, Ivori just started hanging out with DTB 9-10 months ago. 11 months ago. Exotica and DTB is 15 years in. I don't get it. I don't get it, but yeah, okay.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
I don't get it. But you see the comments, like I said, y'all can never make me hate Ivori. I'm sorry.
This is just not organic to me, you know? It's not. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. No. Bro, I can't. This shit's stressing me the fuck out.
But yeah, any food. So Exotica actually responds. Is this just Photoshop, y'all? Cause she looking kind of good right here. Y'all know they be doing with the witchcraft and the wigs and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways. Shout out to Gigi Clocked It for the post. Exotica says, we were all drinking. I barely even remember this happening. It was a blur. But you've been throwing hating shots about real friends at Ivori. You just got you've been throwing real shots about real friends. Ivori, you just got here. Y'all Wi-Fi friends. Carry on. Ooh. I don't want her to choose. She need you. Security. Ooh. She called her DTB security, which she is. Just like Tashiki did with her friends and teaming up with Lex and Ivori. Like, y'all, that was weird, man. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, She said, I don't want her to choose. She needs you as security as much as you need her. Because without Diamond helping on the business aspect, Ivy couldn't handle getting no bookings outside of the shows. I can believe that. That actually makes a lot of sense. No shade. I'm not saying that, Ivy wasn't doing her thing, but when I think about it, since she's teamed up with DTB, since Baddies Africa, I have seen her in bookings a lot more. Like, she's doing her thing. We know literally everyone, even Natalie, Jayla, Rollie, like Summer, like whether they like her or not, they do say DTB is a businesswoman. Even Brett, just by tagging along, being around DTB, Tavy was getting a lot more bookings. I remember DTB said that. So I can see that. Now the haters in the chat, the weirdos will be like, "Oh, what's she talking about? Ivy Babu was Janet Jackson. She was Beyonce before DTB." Because you know how they put these people on the pedestal, y'all. The Krishan fans, Ivori, like these hoes that's on baddies. That's, you know what I'm saying, glorified cat sellers. No shade. Let's be honest. Like they be acting like they walk on water, y'all. It's weird. I don't get it, but if you're in business, if you're in marketing, if you're in the industry, if you're behind the scenes like me, that actually, you can correlate that. That actually makes a lot more sense. I can see Ivori, and that's a fair exchange. They hanging out, they friends or whatever like that, right? They got their own clout and stuff like that. They team up together. That's even more clout. Hey, girl, I'm gonna help you on the business aspects. You gonna get these bookings. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Blah blah blah. I got connections. You feel me? And you gonna be my security on it, whatever show I'm on, whether it's Deja Vu, whether it's Baddies. Okay, but the people without brain cells is gonna be like, Ivy, you don't need DTB. All right, Natalie's giving her credit on business aspect, but the brain just go blank when it comes to Ivy for some reason. Okay, any food. So she says, because without Diamond helping on the business aspect, Ivy couldn't handle getting no bookings outside of the shows. I been knew she wasn't gonna like me before I did a podcast for the show. She's evil, a demon spawned from the pit of HE double hockey stick. Where's the lie? The urban fans ain't gonna like that, y'all. You a hater.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
You a hater. You said I can definitely see Irv attaching herself to DTB for money. Exotica was getting washed while DTB was coincidentally sleeping every time. There you go. Yeah, Wi-Fi friends is crazy. I might have to steal that one. Y'all. Wi-Fi friends is crazy. Okay. But let's keep it going, man. NowThatsTV, I'm telling y'all, they taking over Zeus. Zeus taking over NowThatsTV, and I'm actually liking it. I'll keep you guys up to date with that. I have not seen an update with DTB saying anything yet. I see Ivy was in the comments. They said she gonna say, "Girl, what? Huh? She don't know. You hit her too hard, Babu. Clock it." That's what I said after I was done reading. She just older. You see, Babu, she just a hate Abby. Okay. So here's my thing. If you read the comments, they don't think nothing wrong with what she did. If this was Summer, y'all, get her off the show. Right? If this was anybody else that they don't like, Tommy, because she part of the Summer crew now. Anybody that's part of that's why Summer's the most impactful. It's weird. Anybody attached to Summer, because they do the same thing with Miss Stream now, the new Pretty Dolly. Like, it's weird. But I'm just throwing out names and stuff like that. They wouldn't want them on the show. I think if even Cash did something like this, they'll be looking at her as a hater. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, "You a hater. Why you hating on me? Why you do that?" Like, I don't know what she did. I don't know, voodoo, witchcraft. I don't get it. But any food, I'll keep you guys updated.